next we get to this, this is probably, it's hard, but this is probably my most absolutely favorite necklace of yours. I think it's absolutely brilliant. You made this for a residency in Athens, right? This is called We Are Watching You, the
Yeah.
necklace and earrings. Tell me, how did this come about?
This is also very another emotional story. I was devastated by something happened in Italy at the time.
Mm.
A girl was attacked, and I was really, really angry. And this, I was doing the residency in Athens, and I was fascinated by all these evil eyes that
Ah,
they have in Greece. The
okay.
evil eye, which is a very Mediterranean symbol, although in my region we don't have. But in
Mm,
Sicily, they would have that because
sure.
it's Mediterranean. And I was like, oh, I didn't know there was so, wherever you walk in Athens, for the ones that have been there is evil eyes everywhere. And they
Mm,
looked at they're looking at me. And so I combined these two things, the location where I was and the ancient symbolism of the evil eye,
mhm.
and the fact that happened that really shook me. Because what happened that all those people were taking videos of the aggression and it was circulating in the internet. And that thing really gave me the chills. And I realized, so I made a statement about what it means to be alive nowadays, where
Mm,
we are forced to look at things 24 hours a day.
mm,
And the camera is like a big eye, always open,
right.
looking at everything, the good and the bad. And we are forced to know everything that's happening, that we like it or not. And so I made this piece that is called We Are Watching You, because it's a statement about, yeah, we have to watch, we are forced to watch,
Mm,
and dealing with the emotional
mm.
impact that everything has on our life. And that's our life from now on. That's what it is, right?
Yeah. So I think what you're saying is that the crime against the woman was videotaped.
Yeah.
Videotape was put online.
Yeah. And he goes, everybody's trying to get it. All these sick people. Yeah. And I
Wow.
think that's happened all the time. At just this particular time, I was informed about it, and I was something happened in Italy, so I was really, really uh, hit by the emotional impact of this. Yeah.
So it's a double layered violation of the
Yes.
right,
Yeah.
and it's also a violation of, I don't know, what we want to see online, what we want to see other people putting online, you know,
Yeah. And also for the victim.
for the
Like victims, sometimes they don't want to be shown. They don't want to people know. Yeah. So
no,
it was
no.
horrific. And but by I decided to transform sorrow into art. And I made this large piece for a show that actually was held at the Greek embassy last year at the New York Jewelry Week in New
Okay,
York
okay.
by the Ilias Lalaounis Jewelry Museum. And so this show was exhibited there, and there was all the explanation. So I hope that other people could benefit of this tragedy in a way that, you know, I thought it was a beautiful way to celebrate with creativity my feeling of sorrow and
Mhm. While also, sharing your sorrow and hopefully educating other people about not
yeah.
to stand by and watch a crime and videotape it, right?
Yeah.
But
I've
to,
just learned though that those people they attacked the girl, all seven of them in jail, and I was so grateful for that. It
there are
just
seven,
happened.
there were seven of them.
7 people, yeah,
Oh,
they're all
well,
in jail, and I was really happy because at least justice has been done. It
yes.
took a year, but this piece I will always remember because it's very emotional to me, and it also is so weird that things happen. Life is so unpredictable. I was in Greece and I made this piece with the Greek evil eye, which is connected to other factors and other things that happen. So it's all about our experience as artists. I think everything we do is filtered by our eyes and our hearts and our experience.
I agree.
So, yeah.
And here are some incredibly beautiful detail shots of this piece, which is again a cubic right angle weave. I think it's all cubic right angle weave. But you've created this like it's framing devices for the eye motifs, it seems to me. This is all about, and I could
Mhm.
also see how there are pathways going on here. There are roads, and it's like a map of sorts. It's a symmetrical map. To me,
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
to
Yeah.
me.
Mhm.
And I absolutely love this piece. Now we come here to a detail of the, when an eye motif that that's, I don't think is it in this piece, the piece that's against the
Yeah,
brown?
I haven't finished that yet. I'm trying to make another exploration of this thing, which is not symmetrical. I
Right.
made the sketch and I want to do it eventually when I have some time. So this is was the beginning of that. And it's gonna be completely like a mass of eye in a symmetrical way,
Okay.
very
I
freestyle.
know you sent me an image, a photo of your sketch, but I couldn't find it.
Oh,
So maybe
oh, okay. Mm,
email it to me again and I will insert it when I go to put in the
yeah.
slide. Okay.
Mm.
Because I find it absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, I want to do the piece. I want to make it very during these holidays. I have time. I want to make the piece. Yeah.
So it'll be asymmetrical because the we
Mhm.
are watching you necklace is symmetrical.
Yes, perfectly symmetrical, which is kind of like uh to me is becoming the norm to this, and it was so hard to start
Mhm.
the symmetric pieces
Where did you start with this piece? Where did you begin?
from the central part, the
Okay.
center,
Okay.
the one you see in the middle, and then I expand it, and you know the inspiration came from the typical Greek chest ornament, which is called katostara. Is a
Okay.
chest ornament which is very large and has brooches coming out to the shoulder, and then they are connected with the central part. So
Okay.
I kind of want to reproduce that sense of being a chest ornament. So I started from the middle and then I expanded. And I think it was a really interesting way to create shape a piece.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
completely. Absolutely beautiful. Now, as it happens, you have this piece behind you here, don't you?
Yeah.
Could you show it to us?
Yeah. Right. So this is a very long piece. So we start from the usual magnet.
Okay.
And then we had this part on the side, but I had two little hives on the side.
Mhm.
And this is the central part that I started with.
Okay. Just beautiful. And could you
Mm,
hold it up a little higher so we can see the
yeah.
bottom? Yeah.
Some
I
people say they remind them a little bit of Native Americans' art. I heard that.
I
I
can see
don't know
that.
because I don't really connect with that because it's not part of my experience. But so I heard a lot of things, people saying that reminds them whatever craft and art.
They get reminded of what they know, what they've already
Exactly, maybe, yeah.
know, so they don't know
That's
what they haven't seen. None of us does, I think it's
I
fantastic.
like that. They are so, what I like about the cubic right angle is that they're kind of flat. So that's why people ask me, what is this made of? Because it looks like an entire piece that has been carved.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hmm.
find it so interesting that it looks like it's being carved.
I also see it as kind of a drawing in space,
Hmm.
a sketch
Yeah,
drawing in space.
yeah.
And I think it's just incredible.